Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft survival series. And today I have a couple things planned that will really skyrocket our progress in this world. And first of which is I want to build an iron farm. I think that it's about time we make one of those. So yeah. Can make an iron farm without villagers though. And unfortunately there's not a village anywhere near me that I can transport a villager from, so I'm going to just find a zombie villager out in the wild and cure them. Alright, so the way that you cure a zombie villager is with Potion of Weakness and a golden apple. Alright, now I have my Potion of Weaknesses. Alright, I have everything I need, and it is nighttime perfect. Now we just gotta find one. Or, actually we need two. Alright, I have spotted one. Do you have a friend? Usually they do spawn in like groups of 3, so I'm shocked that it's alone. Well, no luck on the first night. The one that I found, I left to go get some more, and he ended up despawning. So, no luck here. Alright, I have 2 zombie villagers now, and they're both name tagged. There's another one over there. I'm just going to make a little safety box around them. Alright, they're inside this little dirt box, and now I believe I am free to sleep. Alrighty, now I just gotta... and boom shakalaka. Alrighty, and now I have 2 villagers. Perfect. Alrighty, now it is time to build the iron farm. This is going to be everything that you will pretty much be needing. 20 beds, 2 water buckets, a lava bucket, 4 fence gates, make sure that they are the nether ones, 20 of a workstation, I'm using fleshing tables, some building blocks, slabs, and hopper and chests, and then of course your villagers. Iron farms on Bedrock Edition are very different in the way that they work than Java Edition, so I'm going to be doing this as kind of like a tutorial almost. So hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of format. Alright, you're going to start out by building up. I'm going to go about this high. You can build it however high you want. I'm just planning on building a structure around this. I'm just going to kind of build it to the height that I kind of want it. Anyway, so next you're going to build 3 out from each side. And then you're going to just fill this in. Alright, and now you should have a 7x7 platform. Now you're going to take your beds and place them down in this pattern. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 1, 2. It should line up perfectly with a 3x3 in the middle. And now you're going to just fill in the middle with blocks. So the way that the iron farms work on Bedrock Edition is if you have 20 villagers and 20 beds, like every 10 villagers and 10 beds that there are in a village, it will spawn 1 iron golem. So since we have 20 and we're going to have 20 villagers, it will spawn 2 iron golems at a time. And from what I understand, they will spawn in what they believe is like what is the center of the village, which the way that we organize the beds, it will be right about here. And now you're just gonna 1 block above everything, just place another layer of blocks. Just like that, and then place a torch in the middle. Now, create a ring around the outside with a block in each corner, just like this. Now take your workstation and place 5 on each side, just like this. Now build up and place another row of blocks above. Now it is going to be time to grab your villagers. You can get your villagers up here using some rails, like how I'm doing. Now once both of your villagers are in here, it is time to breed them. You can breed your villagers by tossing potatoes, carrots, or bread at them. Just like this. And now they will start breeding. You're going to want to continue doing this until you have 20 villagers in here. It's going to take probably a minute. Alrighty, now once you have your 20 villagers, you're going to fill in the roof. And then the next step is to come out 1 block from the side and build a ring around the whole thing. Just like that. And then you're going to want to build it up 3 blocks. Now you're going to want to place slabs up on top. Now place 1 block in each of these corners. But before you do that, I guess, place 3 fence gates like that. And then another one like this. Open them. And then place a lava bucket inside, just like that. And now, on top of these blocks, place water. And then place 2 blocks right here. Everything will be pushed to the middle. Now, break that block. Place a slab. Now, you're going to make like a tube. Make sure you place a slab on top of this block right here. Break this one and make a tube all the way down. This is going to be the tube that your items fall down. Now, at the end of the tube, once you have it all the way down, place a chest with a hopper going inside the chest. Just like that. And now your iron farm is complete. Just wait for your villagers to grow up and it should start working. Alrighty, I just kind of AFK'd while I went to go eat something so that way I could wait for all the villagers to grow up. And let's see how much iron we have. Okay, that's pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good. Alright, so we have a working iron farm that works pretty well actually. But there's just one slight problem. It doesn't exactly really fit in with the rest of the buildings here. So we're going to definitely need to transform this. Alright, so I played around in creative for a little bit, and I think I came up with a cool design that I think will turn the iron farm into. So I'm going to stick you guys with another time lapse, and I think I'm going to just build my little ass off for a while. So I'll see you guys after that. Look at it. Oh man, it looks fantastic, I think. I just love how this turned out. It's turned out it was way bigger than I thought it would be. Like on my creator world, it was definitely big, but I didn't realize how much it would tower over everything else over here. Um, but yeah, look at it, dude. I am so pleased with how this turned out. It was very difficult to make sure everything was spawn proof, because the entire tower had to be spawn proof pretty much, otherwise the iron golems would spawn outside. Um, but yeah, and if you want, we can go inside right here. I did a little interior too, just pretty plain, but just didn't want it to be grass on the floor and everything, you know, just something. But this thing has been producing, dude. It's been producing non-stop as I've been building it. It's been amazing. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I think it's a perfect addition to our world. But yeah, this took about 2 hours of building and another probably hour and a half, 2 hours of grinding the resources for it, because I didn't take you guys along for the resource grinding because I thought that would be a little boring. But it was mostly just, I went over to the desert. The mesa has little deserts, like a little splotch of just normal white sand. So I went over there, grabbed a bunch of sandstone for the walls, and then the rest was just pretty much tree chopping. You know, just like every other thing that we build. But, oh man, I'm so happy with how this turned out. You cannot even tell it's an iron farm. Anyways, now we have our iron problem sorted forever. Figured why not stick to the theme and make a gold farm. If there's one thing that I know that this farm is going to be needing a lot of, it's obsidian. So I'm just down in the mines right now, just gathering as much of it as I can. Alright, I have 2 stacks, that should be more than enough. Alright, so now this gold farm design that I'm going to be making is not the best looking farm, and it's very large and it's hard to like cover it up basically, so I'm going to be making it not here. And I think right here is a good spot as any to make it. My base is right on the other side of that hill, so it's not a far walk at all. Alright, so I think I have everything I'm pretty much going to need. I'm not going to do a tutorial or anything like I did with the iron farm, because there's a better one online. I'm basically just building a modified version of the one from JC Plays. I'll leave a link to that video in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of build this, and then I'll get back to you guys whenever I have it done. Alright, so this is the basic gist of the gold farm. Just like the iron farm, the gold farm on Bedrock Edition is very, very different than Java Edition. But this is honestly, as simple as it is, one of the best XP farms in Bedrock. So the way it works is, whenever I flip this lever, there's a system over there that will turn the portal on, and this water will keep turning it off. So the portal will keep flicking on and off. And every time it does it, pigmen spawn. It's ridiculous. Now I just gotta make the killing chamber, then it's completely done. I accidentally hit one. Oh god. Okay, I think I'm good. And she is done, as you can see in all her glory. The beautiful eyesore that it is. We'll find a way to make it look way better in the future, but for now, this is what we got. Down here is the killing room. We have the killing chamber right here, and I use yellow terracotta because 2 reasons. First of all, it's kind of a gold color, so it kind of matches with the theme. And also, I was looking around the area for blocks to use, and yeah, it was pretty easily accessible. So I used yellow terracotta, and I have an item sorter right here for 2 for gold nuggets, 3 for rotten flesh, and then 1 for gold ingots. And then all the swords get filtered into these blast furnaces where they get smelted down into even more nuggets. Alright, so let's take her out for a spin, shall we? Alright, once I flick this lever, they should start pouring in. Yep. Alrighty. I'm gonna need a smite sword for sure. Let me just make sure that the item filters are working, because that's my main concern. Alright, swords are going in there. Perfect. That's a good sign. Alright, gold nuggets. Alright, looking good so far. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I went up over 10 levels in probably like under a minute. This thing, like I said, is probably the best XP farm in Bedrock Edition, and it's so easy to make. So yeah, now we have access to practically infinite levels. And also gold is, I guess, a good byproduct of this, you know. Anyways, guys, I think that will about wrap it up for today. We got a hell of a lot done today, actually. We built this iron farm from scratch, which honestly I think is probably my favorite thing that I've built in this world so far. I just love how it's both beautiful and functional. And it's super efficient too. I guess we haven't even really been over here, so it doesn't have a whole lot in it, but yeah, so I'm very happy with how that turned out. And then we also made a gold farm, which was fairly easy, and like I said, I'll link the video in the description that I watched for it. But I think that will wrap it up for today. If you guys liked it, be sure to leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. And in the meantime, I will peace out, so see you guys later.